Hey guys, today we are going to be doing a muscular strength assessment. So basically, we're going to do this with a 1 rep max, and what that means is that it is the greatest resistance that one can move through the full range of motion in a controlled manner with good posture and proper form. So in this example, I'm going to be using the bench press as a as a demonstration for the 1 rep max. It's important to warm up 5 to 10 minutes of low intensity aerobic exercise, such as a good brisk jog, maybe some dynamic stretching. Arm circles are really good for this, slow controlled ones. It provides that warm up, that dynamic warm up we're told to do. It's also very important to do a proper specific warm up with several reps. What I like to do is I like to use just the bar by itself. So I'll demonstrate that right now. And once we do that, we also want to familiarize, well, even before that, we want to familiarize ourselves with that particular exercise. Once we've warmed up, we want to choose an initial weight approximately 50 to 70% of perceived capacity. So what this basically means is if I'm thinking I can do 150 pounds bench press, then what I want to do is multiply that times, let's just say 70%. So what I'm going to do is 70% of 150 is 105. So once I warm up with the empty bar, I'm going to lift 105 pounds because that's 70%. And the reason why I chose 70% is because I know I can lift the 150 easily. Well, maybe not easily, but I can lift that. And so from there, we're gonna attempt. Once that's done, and I've succeeded with the 105 pounds, we're gonna go up anywhere from 2.5 kilograms to 20 kilograms, which is 2.5 kilograms is 3 pounds, 5 pounds, up to 20 kilograms, and then I'll try again. It's important to reach that 1 rep max that it's obtained within 4 sets so that we can avoid the excessive fatigue that'll take place if we continue to keep trying to lift past that. So I kind of want to make sure that I leave myself enough room to get up there and reach that particular 1 rep max within that allotted time. Now, it's also very important to that the 1 rep max is recorded, that it's recorded as the heaviest weight lifted successfully through the proper range of motion with proper technique. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a few reps to see what it would be like on the bench. Now again, it's important that we maintain proper form. So that'll be the first warm-up set. Then I'll go ahead and I'll start adding the weight. I'll do 105 right now and then continue to progress depending on how I'm feeling. I probably want to go up maybe somewhere in between the weight so that I can go ahead and try to reach my 1 rep max within the four sets that we're supposed to. Thank you. Okay, so once we've established the 1 rep max, the next thing to do, there would be another way of assessing or predicting a 1 rep max. It doesn't have to be through the procedure we just went through. We could or I just explained. We could also do it the way of, and it's called predicting the 1 rep max from reps to fatigue. The reason why we would want to choose something like this is, one, it focuses on sedentary individuals adolescents and the older population, or when you're assessing a bigger group. Part of the reason why we want to do that is because it the there is less probability for somebody to get injured through a 1 rep max, because of the strain placed when doing such an activity, especially if they're not used to exercising, like it says, sedentary, or just we're taking a look at the younger population or the older population. So I'm gonna go ahead and provide the formula a little later on today. And basically, what you want to do is you want to perform that particular exercise, uh, and just the way I explained it. But this time, instead of going, uh, going all the way to the 1 rep, you're going to focus on being able to achieve anywhere between 1 and 10. If you can, at the end of the 10th one, if you can actually go over the 10 reps and still continue to do them with proper form, then that's not the appropriate weight. You've just went and uh, gone over that. So you can actually go heavier if if you can actually go heavier. So you would want to move up to the next weight, and from there that formula is assessed. So once you lift, let's just suppose you ended up lifting the 10th one, and that was your fatigue point, then we would take that weight and we'd plug it into the formula so that we can go ahead and assess your strength to weight ratio, which is pretty important. Thank you. Okay, so now that we've established the how to achieve the one range motion for muscular strength, the next test, the push-up test, we want to use as muscular endurance to see where we would be as far as how we would score, according to our ACSM resource, where we were at compared to the rest of the population in a way, if we would rank good according to where we should be. So the next step is the push-up test, and what it represents again is muscular endurance and strength as well. Now, during this test, it's very important that we follow the proper breathing technique, and the way we would do that is if we exhale as we are pushing away from the floor, and our hands should also be directly under our shoulders, pointing straight, with our head up and our back straight. Once we come up, it's important that we have the elbows fully extended, and when we come down, it's important that our chin touches the floor or the mat if you're doing it on a mat. And it's important to realize that the number of reps is the actual score. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate what a proper push-up is, and we'll take it from there. So this is the proper way of doing it. We're going to make sure again that our hands are directly underneath our elbows, and that we come down. When we come down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so in that particular test, it's something I forgot to mention is it's important to keep our legs together and tight. And what else? The proper breathing technique, again, that's very important when assessing this. So I did a total of 30. This will translate into our ACSM. and we'll see that the test for this particular in the category I'm considered in the good category. Thanks.
There you go.
Is that it?
I don't know if you're next. Okay, yeah, that's it. You're dead. So you did like